Intro. Have you ever heard a few words? Simple, ancient words, so powerful they seem to quiet the noise inside you and open a new window to the world? Words that don't just speak to your mind, but to your soul? What if I told you that in just a few moments, you could carry with you the wisdom of thousands of years? Wisdom that has transformed entire generations across the African continent. And that this wisdom could transform the way you see life. Forever? Welcome, family, to Wisdom from the Drums. Today, we journey deep into the heartbeat of Africa, the wellspring of ancestral proverbs that have guided kings and farmers, mothers and warriors, healers and children for centuries. These aren't just sayings. They are living echoes, vibrating with the spirit of connection, resilience, love, and truth. So, lean in close, breathe deeply, and prepare yourself, because what you're about to hear might just shift your entire perspective on life. Chapter 1. The Power of a Proverb. In many African cultures, a proverb is more than a clever phrase. It is a seed planted in the fertile soil of the mind, meant to grow into understanding, action, and transformation. The Yoruba people of Nigeria say, Eyes ooki I beige. Tara ba fi mu u lori oko. Work done with the hands does not falter if you hold onto it. This teaches us about perseverance, about the sacredness of our efforts, and how commitment nourishes success. Imagine your life like a tree. Each decision, each thought, each action a branch reaching out. The Proverbs, they are the roots, deep, unseen, powerful, holding everything steady through storms without roots. A tree falls. Without wisdom, a life can wobble aimlessly. And today, I want to feed your roots. Chapter 2. Seeing Beyond the Surface. One of the greatest gifts these proverbs offer is the ability to see beyond the surface. To understand that life's challenges, joys, and even our failures are not isolated events, but threads in a vast web of existence. Among the Akan people of Ghana, there is the proverb, Obi nnima, Obi kaya. If one does not know, another teaches. This simple saying holds a profound message. None of us walks this path alone. When we are lost, guidance awaits. When we falter, a hand reaches out. Pause with that. How often do we think we must face life's battles in isolation? How often do we hide our struggles, fearing judgment or failure? The ancestors remind us, community is not a luxury. It is a necessity, and in that truth lies freedom. You are not alone. Your life is interwoven with many others, each carrying their own lessons and gifts. Chapter 3. Patience and timing. Another jewel from Africa's treasury of wisdom comes from the Shona people of Zimbabwe, who say, Chakafukadza Jamba Matenga. What covers houses are roofs. At first glance, this sounds obvious, but it teaches about patience, timing, and the unseen foundations of life. Not everything beautiful or successful is visible immediately. The hard work, the pain, the waiting, these are the unsung parts of growth. We often want instant results. We want to see the flowers without tending the soil. Listen. The ancestors whisper. Trust the process. Every great achievement, every moment of peace, is built on unseen effort and time. Is there something in your life right now that feels unfinished? Unseen? Remember, the roof protects the home, but it is the walls, beams, and foundation laid first, often hidden, that hold everything together. Chapter 4. the mirror of self-knowledge. Know thyself is a phrase heard across many cultures. But the African way is deeply relational. From the Igbo people of Nigeria comes the proverb, a person who uses a spoon to wash another's mouth will also have his mouth washed. This reminds us that what we give, whether kindness or harm, returns to us. This is more than karma. It is a mirror reflecting the energy we put into the world. How are you treating yourself? How are you treating others? The reflection you receive back is a guidepost on your path. Pause and look inward. What patterns do you see? What stories do you tell yourself? The ancestors teach us. Self-knowledge is not selfish. It is the root of empathy, growth, and true power. Chapter 5. Embracing change with courage. Change is the only constant. But many fear it as a thief stealing certainty. From the Xhosa people of South Africa comes the proverb, Untu numtu nabantu. A person is a person through other people. This is often translated as Ubuntu, meaning our humanity is tied to others. But there's another layer here for us today. Change is communal. When one changes, the ripple affects the whole. And so, courage to change is courage to embrace the unknown with support. Change can be frightening, yes, but it also births new life, new wisdom. Today, I invite you to see change as a sacred drumbeat calling you forward into deeper connection, deeper truth. Subscribe reminder. If these words are stirring something inside you, if you feel your heart opening to this ancient wisdom, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Wisdom from the Drums brings you these ancestral teachings each week, grounding us all in the power of our roots and the promise of our future. Join this beautiful community walking the path of spirit and culture. Together, we grow stronger. Chapter 6. The Gift of Listening. In many African traditions, listening is more than hearing. It is a sacred act, a way to receive guidance from the ancestors, the earth, and each other. The Wolof people of Senegal say, Nit ki mu nekon jai. The person who is silent is the one who can listen. In a world full of noise, the ability to truly listen is revolutionary. When you listen to your heart, to the stories around you, to the wisdom of elders and children alike, you open a channel for transformation. Try this now. Silence your mind for just a moment. Listen to your breath, your surroundings, the drumbeats of life. What do they tell you? Chapter 7. Cultivating Gratitude. Gratitude is a luminous thread woven through African proverbs. The Kikuyu people of Kenya teach, Wira wa mungania utya gutahiria. The gift of a neighbor is a blessing. This acknowledges the power of appreciating even the small kindnesses that fill our lives. Gratitude shifts perspective. It moves us from scarcity to abundance, from complaint to celebration. Pause here and reflect. What gifts have you received today? From people, from nature, from within? When we open our hearts in gratitude, we align with the rhythm of life itself. Chapter 8. Strength in Unity. Finally, we come to one of the most profound teachings. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. This proverb, common across many African cultures, carries the weight of generations. It reminds us that true strength lies in unity, in community, in collective spirit. We are not islands, floating in isolation. We are rivers merging into an ocean. Think about your journey. Who walks with you? Who supports your dreams and holds space for your healing? Lean into those connections. Together, we rise. Chapter 9. Applying the wisdom today. So, how do we take these ancient proverbs and make them alive in our modern lives? First, embrace patience. When life feels hard or stagnant, remember the roof covers the house. Trust the unseen work beneath. Second, practice listening, the kind that opens your heart and soul. Listen deeply to yourself and others. Third, lean into your community. Share your struggles and your joys. Allow yourself to be lifted. Fourth, cultivate gratitude daily. Let it be the drumbeat that grounds you. And lastly, know that your life is rooted in a vast, rich heritage. You carry the strength of the ancestors in your veins. In moments of doubt, return to these proverbs. Let them be a well you draw from, a compass pointing you back to your true north. Outro. Thank you for walking this sacred path with me today. May these ancient African proverbs settle into your heart like a steady drumbeat, reminding you of the deep wisdom that guides us all. If this journey has touched you, if you feel the ancestors whispering through these words, please subscribe to Wisdom from the Drums and let the ancestors guide your path. Together, we carry the past into the present to build a future full of light, love, and truth. Until next time, keep your spirit grounded, your heart open, and your feet dancing to the ancient rhythms of life. Asante Sana. Thank you very much. May peace and blessings be with you. End.